Good evening. Welcome on into another episode of From Day One. Tonight, we start with a frauditor who probably could be pretty damn good being in handcuffs.
You're right, it is unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay. The police are coming.
Cool.
Okay.
That's fine.
If you wanted to sort of leave before they get here, I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Oh, I'm not leaving. I got business to do here.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So just to give y'all a little bit of a heads up about what happened. So that door right here says, I'm not going to go to it actually, I'll walk over to it right now. It says Harris County Juvenile Probation Employees Only, exclamation points. But then little bitty letters, it says, and those that are here handling business with the Juvenile Probation Department.
Well, there you go. That excludes you because you obviously don't have any business there. You're not a juvenile, although I'm pretty sure you're on probation. So obviously you have no rights to be here.
Okay?
Correct.
So it says to stop that only people who are employees and people who have business are allowed in this door. So they're trying to make it sound like I can't come in when it's very factually present that I can come in. And I double checked and I read it several times. So if you look here, there's nothing that says authorized personnel only beyond this point. Okay?
Oh, can I switch?
And this is the only sign that says employees and people doing business only. So I just went straight down this hall here before I came back in. And I walked over there, took some video, and they called the cops apparently for safety concerns. That's all on video, guys.
So he's saying it's all on video, guys, like it's supposed to prove something. Yeah, it's all on video. You're acting like an idiot and a creep, and you're proving it to the world. Good job.
So, guys, that being said, guys, this is going to be a good video because, wait, is that a cop? No, it's not.
Oh, okay. You got it? Okay, yeah. Come on, lunch. Okay.
Have a good lunch. People are just rude. But, so I went to the CPS office, and I shit you not, guys, I had one employee there. Her name was Dee. She was very respectful, very polite, very professional. And she, and then the lady next to her was very rude, very disrespectful, and I can't say the actual words. I'm assuming the cops here. I can't say the actual words due to YouTube restrictions, but she told me to, and I quote, unalive myself. That I should unalive myself. So.
Okay, so you're in it.
Yeah, we got some good videos coming, guys.
So if that is true, and that's a big if, of course that's not a good thing. I would never say that to a fellow human being, even a frauditor, but some people are not as nice as me, and when these frauditors just keep pushing people's buttons and harassing them, then yeah, I can push them to some extremes and to say crazy, nasty things like that.
From a supervisor, here's the information that you requested. We still have to go downtown.
Well, I don't have to go down. I can do it in person.
Or you can do it in person.
Yeah.
But that's all the information that you requested.
Yeah, I need to do it in person. We can I get a piece of paper?
That's all the information that we have to give you.
Yeah, I can do a public information request here. I can do it in person.
1200 Congress.
What if somebody doesn't have a car to drive there? They have to walk to 1200 Congress to do it? No, you can do one here. I'm allowed to do one here per the Texas Public Information Act.
No.
Okay. That's the information I was told to give to you.
Okay, well, give me a piece of paper, and I will gladly fill out Okay, well, give me a piece of paper and I'm going to do a public records request here.
So you've asked him to leave?
Yeah, so we've given him the information that he requested for my supervisor downtown. That was everything that he requested.
So it's time for him to go,
So
right?
that's it.
All right,
That's all I
out
have.
the door, go.
I'm good, thank you. I can do a public information request form here. Or public information request here.
Officer told you to get your ass out.
Yeah, you go outside and see what she's lying about now.
Lying about this pipe of urine out.
Provided him with the information from our administration, but he refused to leave. He has been throughout our office. He walked around the building.
It's a public record about what?
I don't know.
So what do you need information?
I'm looking to, well, this is what I was, if they would have let me talk to them, I was trying to get, if they would have given me the public records, what I'm trying to get is the last 10 juveniles at this facility that were violated. I want the records of the last 10 juveniles that were violated at this facility.
So now he's trying to get juveniles' names? That is beyond creepy. Obviously, they're not going to disclose that kind of information. That's a juvenile. It's not public record.
At the probation office. That's a legitimate public records request.
No name.
I don't know, just the last 10 juveniles that were violated for any reason.
Information in regards to juveniles that we handle are confidential.
Well,
I asked him
yeah,
for visuals, and
which is not illegal.
I don't know
I
why.
explained that to you. I don't need to give my name. I'm broken the law. No, what's your name?
My name is Shut the Fuck Up.
The Harris County Attorney's Office.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
So, pleasure to meet you. So you're not going to provide us your name?
No, I don't need to. I haven't broken the law.
There is a way to release records. Who would they be addressed to?
They don't need to be addressed to anybody. Per the Texas Public Information Act, they just have to be sent to whatever address I give them, whether it be email, phone number.
You're gonna provide that?
What?
The
The email address? Yeah, I'll give them an email address to send it to.
Okay. All right.
Which it's not illegal.
Okay.
Y'all understand that, correct?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's totally legal.
So he has the information he needs to request those records, correct?
What he
No.
asked me for, he asked when he walked in, he asked me if I could give him a piece of paper to do a public records request. So I told him at this office, this is a satellite office. Our main office is 1200 Congress, and public records are provided at 1200 Congress. He told me that he's going to write on a piece of paper for me to give him a piece of paper
And a pen.
and for me to sign it.
I'm not giving you a pen.
And
As received.
I am responsible.
So you do understand that you need to make your request not here.
I can make a request here. That's the point. Through the Texas Public Information Act, I can do the request here. I can do the request here. They're not providing me with what I need. This is a piece of paper. What if somebody's homeless and can't do their public information request at 1200?
Like yourself, right?
That's why you're allowed to do it here. I can do it anywhere I want. Yes, I can.
Alright, so this live stream is pretty long, and I'm sure, like myself, you probably want to get to the part where he ends up in handcuffs. So we're going to fast forward to that part.
Thank you. 67 minutes
Don't
later.
delete that. That's a public record you just created.
What, me scratching my butt?
Is that your personal cell phone or your work phone? You don't want to answer? That's fine. If it's your personal phone, I just want to let you know you're opening yourself up to having all your text messages, all your pictures, and everything like that accessible to the public. How's it going?
How you doing today?
Doing pretty well. I mean, I could be a little bit better if I was getting better service, but, you know.
Okay, so what's going on?
I'm just trying to get a public records request done at this office here.
And so they explain to you that you need to go to 1200 Congress?
Yeah, they told me that I could do one at 1200 Congress, but I'm allowed to, through the Texas Public Information Act, to do one here also in person.
But if they're not the holder of the records and they don't have them here and they have an alternative location, then you would have to go.
But see, what I tried to explain to them what if somebody was homeless or didn't have a ride? They would have to go all the way to downtown. What if they couldn't make it to downtown? It makes it almost impossible to get records that way. That's why you can do it here at this location.
But if they don't have the capabilities of the means, it's like, for example, I work for a consular agency. We have a records division.
Yeah.
Right? If they want to get records from us, there's only one location they can go to. If they want to,
go ahead.
If they want to hear one of my reports, they can't just go to precinct 5 and say, I want a copy of this record from this. They're going to say, okay, you would have to go there.
Yeah.
If the person's a homeless on there, you can make a request. You can reach out to them and say, what other means and ways can I get it? You can do open records requests. You can do it by electronic. You can do it by mail. There's other alternative mails for people who can't have the means to get downtown.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
So she's giving him multiple options on how to do the public records request, but we all know that it has nothing to do with that. It's just to make a shitty video and to aggravate people. And that's why he's sticking with it. He's going to push the employees so far that they have to call the cops, and that way he get his content.
What I was trying to say I get that, and I understand that. But at the same time, there's only one Precinct 7 constable's office that I know of. I can go to any Harris County annex building and put in a public records request for anything at any office and do it there. But it's a Harris County building. Just like this is Harris County Annex M.
But here's the deal. This is the issue that we have. This is a juvenile facility.
Yep.
And juveniles come in, and not only is Harris County probation here, they have Harris County CPS.
Yeah.
It's an issue because there's children. We can't allow this to take place, right?
Can't allow what? Filming?
Listen, you can't cause any type of disturbance. They're asking for this.
Go ahead.
You're more than welcome to continue to film. Then do it from the public street.
So am I going to be, if I don't leave, am I going to be arrested?
As of right now, we haven't contacted the DA's office. We haven't spoken to anybody. But what I am going to do is, since you are on state or county property, you have your identification?
No, I don't have it on me.
You don't have your identification?
No. And I
What's your name and date of birth?
I don't need to give it. I haven't been accused of a crime.
Right now, we're identifying you.
I don't have to give my identifying information unless I've been lawfully arrested.
Okay, good. You want to be lawfully arrested?
It's time to put your hands on your back.
See?
Detained for what crime?
You want to be
Right now,
lawfully
you're being detained.
I can't. Okay.
Okay, guess what? You want to be lawfully arrested?
We're just going to place your camera right here. You can let it go. It's attached to me. I'm wired. We can't. I'm just going to move it over here. Just move it closer so we don't say hi.
Oh, beautiful set of haircuts.
For our safety, or we just gonna detain it. I don't want you to accidentally get it pointed at me. I'm gonna set it on here. I'm gonna have to unhook it though.
No, it's in my pocket. If you pull the wire.
I don't. You give me permission to go in your pocket?
Just pull the wire.
No, you give me permission. I'm not gonna pull anything. Either I'm gonna go all the way or not.
Well, it's not going to unwrap. It's wrapped.
Is this a power cord?
Yeah, okay. But it's attached to it. It won't pull out.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Pull that. There you go.
Now that is hilarious. As he's getting detained, he's like, please, officer, can you point it at me? I need that footage. Get me that footage, please. I need to feed my 4 kids and I don't want to work, so please get me that footage.
And so now you're detained. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give it unless I'm lawfully arrested.
This whole tight.
Yep. I'm not consent to any search and seizures of my property either.
Oh, gosh, listen, Your Honor.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not flying this man.
So what's going on?
This is horrifying.
So this is much, much later, about 30 minutes later. Pay attention to the guy with the silly hat and the red jacket. Just a moment later, we're going to be able to see his footage. Now, I was in the process of editing this video, and thankfully, one of my loyal subscribers sent me a link to this guy's footage. Now, I don't know if they just detained him and gave him a citation, or if he was released after he identified. I have no idea, and as you guys know, Good Citizen News isn't really transparent with all the information and tends to lie a lot, so we can't really listen to what he has to say because it's most likely a massive pile of manure. But let's check out this other angle.
67 line for 7 minutes. Yeah, right here.
I got my buddy in there.
Sir, you give us 1 minute? Sir, for our safety here, can you just step over there?
Your safety.
Yeah, can you step over there? We're in the middle of a scene, you just step over
I know what you're doing. Kidnapping.
Mercy. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Y'all scared. Y'all scared, ain't you?
1 minute? Sir, for our safety here, can you just step over there? Yeah, can you just step over there? We're in the middle of a scene, you just step over there.
So then he complained that his wrist had injuries, and his friend said, "Oh, torture cuffs, torture cuffs." Obviously, he was twisting and turning the handcuffs to get as many marks as possible, because if you're not resisting in them, they don't hurt. Anyways, they're not designed to torture people. They're designed to keep people from using their hands. And if you don't twist and turns, it doesn't do anything. You have to be resisting to get marks. So long story short, he was released, and then the officer told him that you're still not at the right place and you'll have to go somewhere else.
I just want to double confirm with them. This is the information they said that.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you had it again.
Yeah.
The records overruns. You can do it in person. You can send it by fax or by mail. If you have any additional questions, you're more than welcome to contact me.
Okay, but I'm not trespassing from here then?
So listen, so here's the deal. You got a criminal trespass. You can only come here for official business, okay?
On this office.
Listen, the address is all one address. It's
Yeah,
one address.
but this is the juvenile probation department.
They all have juvenile, like, in different parts of the building. It's all one address.
So I am banned from this property unless I have official business, which is recording, right? That's official business.
No.
When you ready to let me finish my...
Go ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, the criminal trespassing portion comes from you being an unauthorized area. The unauthorized areas, they said that you gain access into an employee-only area where there's files, there's offices that is not open to the public, okay? They said that you're more than welcome to come back to the property, and if you have any assistance they can help you with, they'll be more than happy to do so. And it means, yeah, please do not sit on my patrol.
Lord, man, my ass is good.
Please drop my patrol and thank you. And so,
They're just cleaners and that dog's over there.
And so, you can stay out here as long as you don't impede any driveways or sidewalks that may prevent any cars from getting out or impede anybody from coming in. Their biggest issue is that they have juveniles that come here that are here for court cases, and they don't want to expose the kids, because if you don't...
Well, if they're on probation, go ahead.
I can get the administrative part of explain it to you, too, that the records are sealed. Like, you can't just go and public record and pull a juvenile's name up. That's what they're basically telling me.
Okay, but if they've been convicted of a crime, they're at probation. They don't come to probation before they're convicted.
They're not always convicted of a crime. You can get put on probation depending on, you may get deferred adjudication, which you may adjudicate. You may just say, hey, this is, or you may be on. They also see not just juveniles for being on probation. They may see you for supervising. Doesn't mean they've been convicted of a crime.
But see, even deferred adjudication, thank you. Deferred adjudication is still, you have to take a plea bargain in order to get a deferred adjudication. So you pled to something in order to get that deferred adjudication. So you're admitting you did something wrong. So my point is there's no public or privacy in a public building because those people were convicted of crimes. If they didn't commit a crime, they wouldn't be in public, would they?
Well, that made literally no sense. So because they've been convicted of a crime, you still want to record kids? Let me know in the comments section because this guy makes no sense whatsoever.
No, he doesn't.
Anyways, I heard enough of this clown. Thanks for...
Thank you, Si. I agree with you. Let's bail from this idiot. No reason to give this guy any more time of day. Alright, and we do have a quick one. So let's go ahead and we'll do that then.
Let me tell you something.
What do you have here?
Alright, here we go.
That is a questionnaire with a notification that I am a lawful traveler, sir. Is there an emergency I can assist you with?
Me personally, no. You, however, are in an urgent situation to produce what I need, or you're coming with me.
Well, no, sir, the reason I'm contacting you don't have a license plate as you're required to have.
I have a statement that I am not for hire. If you read that and understand, do you understand that I am not for hire?
Okay.
Don't give a care.
No, we would not confuse you with somebody who wants to work.
I am not a commercial driver. Do you understand this?
I understand.
All right. Therefore, by law, I am not required in my recreational vehicle to have a license or registration.
And all that information's on this stuff that you
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, I'll definitely oblige you and I'll take a look at that stuff, but do you have a driver's license or anything?
No, sir, I don't have any ID with me at all.
You don't?
Well, that's going to turn out to be pretty bad for you.
I'm not required by law to carry ID.
Okay. You aware in the state of Oregon if you're driving a motor vehicle on the highway, you're required to carry and present your driver's license?
I'm not driving a motor vehicle, sir.
Well, I won't argue that point with you. I understand your point of view on those
I'm
kinds
traveling.
of things. Okay? What I do is I enforce the Oregon laws. Okay.
Roasted.
Okay, so I am required to ask you for that stuff, and you're required to provide that stuff. But since you don't have that on you, would you mind providing me with your name and date of birth?
No, sir, my name is I am.
Your name is I am? Okay, well that's going to be a problem for me.
Yes, it is, because I don't own a name. The government issues names for people, but I was not born with a name. I do not own a name.
Well, let me tell you something. I've got no shortage of names that I could call you, but I'll reserve myself for now.
Well, do you have a name that you go by besides
I do not, sir.
Do you have a name that you were given when you were born?
I do, but I'm not. If a question, is it true that anything I say can and will be used against me in a court of law?
Well,
Absolutely.
When you're under arrest.
Right now, sir, the only crime that you could potentially be committing would be fail to carry and present your driver's license. Here's the deal. As long as I can ID you, I don't want to go that route if we can.
And that right there is the cop trying to give you an easy out. But you're too blinded by your nonsense to grasp a hold of a lifeline when you got it.
So a name and date of birth work for me just so I can verify that you have a valid driver's license privileges in the state of Oregon. The problem is if you don't, then in the eyes of the state of Oregon, you are committing a crime. And at which point, then I will read you your Miranda rights and make sure that you are aware of what they are.
I will also read you yours if you read in there. There are subjects that you are opening yourself up to, sir. I don't believe you want to get involved
in. As I stated, I would oblige you on that. I'll take a look at this.
Please do, sir.
But I'd like this to kind of be a two-way street where we can work together on this.
I would
when I contact somebody, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. I obviously know that your name is not I am, okay?
The more you know.
So,
I'm not at liberty to give you my name, and I refuse on the grounds that tends to incriminate me.
I got news for you. You're not getting out of this one without jury.
Well, here's what I'll do then, sir, because I have explained to you that failing to carry and present a driver's license in the state of Oregon is a crime. So I'm going to read you your rights so that you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before being questioned if you wish. If you do you get a statement, you can stop talking anytime you wish. Do you understand those rights?
No, sir, I do not understand. No, sir, I do not understand. I do not.
So,
what's wrong with you?
Let me ask you
I do not consent. I do not comply.
Okay.
I am a free citizen traveling on the highways.
Okay.
It's all in there.
The
laws are in there, the Supreme Court laws and everything, and it's Oregon laws. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh God, I have got things for days. First off, here is something you should read.
I can't hear, sir. What?
That's something you should read right off of the bat.
What is this that you're handing me?
It is Oregon law.
Okay. And what is this referring to?
To my vehicle, and yes, sir.
You know, I don't know where this ever started, and maybe an officer or two that shouldn't have indulged them did, but I mean, you hand them all them papers, it's not their job, okay? They're driver's license, proof of insurance. If you cannot provide those two things, it's time to go to the next step.
It's all there.
Okay. Well, so I'm trying to make this as simple as we can.
So am I, sir. Am I being detained?
So.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
I'm sorry. Again, you're gonna have to.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
Right now you are, sir.
Then
I can't hear you.
Then I refuse to make any further statements based on grounds that it might tend to incriminate.
I'm gonna give you this back because I don't need this, okay?
Yeah, let's see. Is that
what I'm asking you to do is go ahead and step out of the vehicle, okay? At this point, you are under arrest for failing to carry and present a driver's license, okay? So, listen to me very carefully.
You're trespassing, sir.
If you do anything other than what I say, then I'm going to take that as you're resisting arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, at this point, you're under arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing.
Okay.
Sir. Call my lawyer.
That's fine. I need you to take your seatbelt off and step out of the vehicle.
And 9 years later, the idiot finally actually does that. Sorry. Yes. Well, it brings us to the end of the day here on From Day One. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another and release the Krakens as we march closer and closer to those gifts being given by Boxy here on From Day One. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.